With which group should I start my fasting? A question that is raised by many Muslims. To answer this question, let us first recite this verse. وَمَا آتَاكُمُ الرَّسُولُ فَخُذُوهُ وَمَا نَهَاكُمْ عَنْهُ فَانْتَهُوا, which means take with whichever the Prophet ﷺ brought to you and stay away from whichever the Prophet ﷺ forbade. Also the Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith, there is no obedience to any creation in disobeying the Creator. The Prophet ﷺ explained the way we start our fasting and we end our fasting in a very simple way. He said, do not start fasting until you see the crescent, and do not end your fast until you see it. If it is cloudy, then complete the month 30 days. The scholars from the four schools of Islamic jurisprudence, whether Shafi'i, Hanafi, Maliki or Hanbali, stated explicitly in their books that no reliance should be given to the calculations of the astronomers. We do not rely on the calculations. They even mention that it is not permissible for a Muslim to rely on these calculations and abandon the method of the Prophet ﷺ. Add to what I mentioned that it never happened in the Islamic history from the time of the Prophet ﷺ up to our days that the Muslim rulers or caliphs ever announced the beginning of Ramadan a week before or 2 weeks before, also announcing the day of Eid 1 week before. So be cautious, brothers. Protect your religion, preserve your religion, and do not just follow your thoughts or what you think is right or wrong. Rather, this can be measured by the rules of the religion and by the statements of the great scholars of our religion. So if you know of someone who relies on calculations, you know you should not listen to that person. But if you know someone who is trustworthy and he watches the crescent every month to determine the beginning and the end of the month, you can rely on his statement.